Part 3. This here is just beautiful. Part 3 of repairing the generator. So I've already removed the 3 screws here on the armature on the front. They are a bit weird, awkward to remove. You have to get them at an angle. So I know there's like L-shaped flat screwdrivers that would be proper. Those would be the proper tools for this, but I've already packed it with new grease, and similarly for the back. So it's to the point where I have to push the armature in, and this here is just beautiful. As you can see, I'll zoom in. The brushes are held down onto their seat, and they click into it. So I don't have any wires, no weird tools, no snap ring pliers, nothing. They just held in by themselves, which is awesome. So if you watched my, I did another video on how to separate brushes using snap rings. Well, you don't have to here. And I'll just try to illustrate that. And trying to get the light at a bit of a better angle, I think. So I just press on it. It should come out. Okay, I need a bit of oil on the spring, but the top one here. See, there you go. See, it just came out. Now I push it back in. There, it clicked in place. Bottom one just needs, there we go. So I might just put a little bit of oil on that spring. Just exercise it a little bit. There we go. Let's try that again. See, it clicked. Just wiggle it out again. To me, it's just beautiful. But maybe that's why, maybe being stuck here is not so good. It's sort of getting stuck at the bottom. Top one moves in and out alright. The bottom one is a little bit stuck. So we're just going to dab a little bit of oil on those, just a drop, literally just a drop. I don't want that oil going everywhere. Just a touch. Well, that's it. Here. And just exercise that spring a little bit. I guess you can't see it. Me now. A little bit dirty there. It should be fine. Push that in now. Flip it upright like this. very gently. Sure, there's a pin on the front side so that it lines up to the correct spot. Make sure that's lined up. Like that. Release the brushes. I've already cleaned the make sure they're facing the right way as well. Correct side. Okay, I think this piece is too. Should be the end of it. As long as the armature is all right, we should be set here. Looks like there was supposed to be a pin or a bolt here line up with a slot, but I guess not. I guess it's either missing or make sure there's no excess grease here. Might just push some of this grease into the bearing. Otherwise it might just come out from the sides and I don't want that. I don't want any grease going into the brushes and to the rest of the electrical system. I don't know if they made this on purpose, but there's a hole here on the shaft. I'm guessing it's there so that it takes in the excess grease. That's my thinking. And it will take up the excess grease, but if that they did that on purpose or not. I've never seen a generator where the springs literally just clip in like that. I've left the screws that hold the shunts loose so that there's a little bit, the armature itself adjusts. Once it's in, tighten these up. Put the face in first, or plate first. NTC's on threaded rods with giant long bolts. We're pretty much done here. The battery's almost done, so I don't know if you'll be able to see the end, but this is pretty much the end here. Literally see the other side, the bolts go. Always start threads by hand. Bolts, nuts, always start them by hand. And after you go in by hand, you can use by hand with a socket wrench. Finally, you can tighten it. It's aligned. It's not really aligned, so you have to loosen it up. Make sure the lay it on a flat surface like this, and make sure these two holes are aligned. So this one is touching the pan, this one isn't. Normally this wouldn't be the case, but I guess the pin on the black back plate is missing, so that's why. Line it. Normally that wouldn't be the case. Like the dog wants to go out for a walk. Like these rear plates are aluminum. Looks like they might be made. Looks like you can't get them perfectly straight, I don't think. Anyways, you guys got the idea. Before you put it back into the car, make sure it spins. So hopefully it will spin. Stuff always goes wrong in the video. There we go. Spins nice and freely. Yeah. Be nice to get this painted. See? There's no noise whatsoever. It spins beautifully. And then you just add a few drops of oil in the oiling holes, tighten this up, and that's it. Just keep going here for the sake of reaching 15 minutes. As usual, tighten this by hand. Tomorrow we should be able to test this out. By the way, I bet you that if I connected this to just a regular electrical motor, I could find out the output. And, but we can just do that on the car as well.